Holy shit. The asshole signed it. Hello, everybody. It is Self-Care Sunday. How are we doing this Sunday evening? How are you doing? Tell me about your Sunday. Whoop, whoop. It is Self-Care Sunday. Hey, Adele and Dazzle, cheers to you. How are you guys doing tonight? Tell me about your Sunday. How is it in your world this Sunday? We have had a self-care Sunday in general. Hey, Barb, how are you? Great to have you here on Self-Care Sunday. What are you grateful for this Sunday evening? What are you grateful for this Sunday evening? Tell me about your Sunday. I want to know, people, what you are grateful for on Self-Care Sunday. I know I'm still behind on posting the recipe of the week, but it is an awesome one. We made it today, actually. So I made it, and we made it. Well, let me phrase that. Oh, Dazzle is meowing, Max. Max is following food right now, Adele. Sorry. Oh, hang on. Here's Max. Dazzle is meowing to you. Can you say hello to everybody, Max? Oh, look at the family resemblance. People, look at that family resemblance. Okay. What did we call it? Sour cream coffee cake? Yep. Sour cream coffee cake is the recipe of the week. We've made it, but not posted it. It's my fault for not posting it. It is my fault for not posting it, but it is the recipe of the week. We made it. Not only did we make it, we ate it, and it was good. It was good. Almost wants to make you a Sylvia, great to have you with us from Virginia. Great to have everybody here tonight. Tell me what you're grateful for on this Sunday night. I'm grateful for health. I'm grateful for well-being. Well, that is the report, Sylvia. That is the report that I got just a little while ago, is that the president did sign it. Nobody has actually seen the signature on it, but that is the report, that he did sign the bill. Hey, Kitty, how are you? Which would be a phenomenal thing for Americans. I'm not disputing there is a lot of pork in this bill. There is a lot of pork in this bill. I mean, there just is. And there is in most bills, okay? There is. I wish there wasn't, but that's part of the sausage-making process in D.C., okay? I'm not a fan of the process. I'm just working with the process that exists. And the process that exists is a lot of pork to make everybody happy. And in Washington speak, any individual pork item is not anything exorbitant to government spending. It's a rounding error. You know, $20 million in government spending is a rounding error. It's nothing, okay? It really is a rounding error as far as government spending goes. But as far as real people like you and I go, that's real money, okay? I'm a big fan is if you watch the pennies, the nickels take care of themselves. So when you just spend $20 million to get a vote, to get somebody to say, yup, I'll vote for the rest of this bill if you give me $20 million to my pet project, that's it is hard, but you don't get all the good stuff unless you give some of that in the way that Washington currently runs. And I can't fix that today. I'm not sure I could fix that in the next 30 years. But we're not putting me in. I hear there might be an opening for Speaker of the House, but last I checked, they're not going to elect someone like me to Speaker of the House. Kitty, I am so glad you got a day off. Congratulations, that is awesome. We had a self-care Sunday. We had a Lego build day here today. We had a time where we built Legos, which most people found very therapeutic. This is coloring in the lines, and I don't do really well with that. And it's very stressful for me to make sure that I'm staying within all the lines and that I'm putting all the Lego pieces in the right spot. So for me, it's very tense because I'm trying to make sure I don't go outside the line and that I get everything just right. It's very stressful for me. For everybody else, it was very relaxing. But I have a nice, hang on a second, I will show you a picture of it because it's already up on my desk. I have a nice perpetual calendar up on my desk, a Lego perpetual calendar on my desk, which shows today's date. It's working, even though I was told, I got nervous because I had 4 extra pieces after I was done, but I'm told that Lego sends them with that way sometimes. So I did build that. Rebecca is working on the Christmas Village. The Elf Clubhouse, she's working on a more advanced project, the Elf Clubhouse today as part of Self-Care Sunday. And Cassandra was working on a retro... Hang on a second. Rebecca's going to bring it by for me to show you what Cassandra was working on as part of our Self-Care Sunday. Hang on a second. This is really cool. Or do you want me to get that one? No, I can just show the instruction manual. Cassandra's working on a retro VW bus camper. So cool. It is so cool. I mean, and she finished it. She finished it today, and it is so cool. It is, I mean, it mimics what she'd like for real, with some air conditioning and stuff. But it is so cool. And that was part of our Self-Care Sunday projects today, and trying to stay off our phones and staying off of work. Hey, Kelly, how are you? So, ultimately, I am proud of Congress. I am proud of the president for putting this bill together and getting it signed. So, that is actually a good thing for America, okay, and for small businesses. Cassandra has great taste, and you can get a retro VW in electric. You can get an electric VW. Retro VW? Whoa! We are a hybrid household. We have hybrid, several of our cars are hybrids. About to add another. There are reports out of Florida, Kelly, so nobody has actually seen the signature. No one has actually seen the signature, Kelly, but there are reports out of Florida. I've gotten several reports and texts just before coming on, including one from a Wall Street Journal contact, that the bill is signed. Hey, Glenda, how are you? Now, I don't think any of these people that are reporting it are actually there at Mar-a-Lago. I know I am not at Mar-a-Lago. I know I have not been invited to Mar-a-Lago. I would go to the hotel that we stayed at for NART's conference that's in Palm Beach. I would go there and be close to Mar-a-Lago. I'm willing to do that. and get my binoculars out from the beach while somebody's bringing me a drink with an umbrella in it and food on the beach. This is what I am willing to do for you guys. It's no longer a Ritz. It's a E something. It starts with E, doesn't it? It starts with O. EAU. EAU is the name of the hotel. It's no longer a Ritz. That was an awesome hotel, wasn't it, Kitty? I mean, it's one of my favorite. I mean, we skipped the Sunday night offsite event back then, and we had dinner at the hotel. And one of my peanut gallery's favorite moments at that hotel was Rebecca was much, much younger. I don't remember how many years ago Rebecca was in middle school, but the waitress that was waiting on us, and we were having a fabulous dinner. I mean, we had a fabulous dinner at the hotel. We just chilled out at the hotel. We didn't go to the off-site Sunday night event. And we had a family dinner at the hotel. And the waitress was really being sweet on Rebecca and everything. And she's like, honey, would you like s'mores for dessert? I mean, none of us will ever forget this. Would you like s'mores for dessert? And Rebecca was all excited for s'mores for dessert. And they brought out this whole hibachi. And we're grilling and she had s'mores made right there for her for dessert. And the other members of the peanut gallery were like, you should bring him another martini because his mind is calculating how much each marshmallow is costing. But it was, I really don't worry about it in things like that because it was such an unbelievable experience and it was such a beautiful memory. And as much as I can talk about costs and dollars and cents and worry about money and all the other things with it, when you're having that kind of experience and you're receiving that kind of service, it's just, let me sign. Where do I sign? It was an unbelievable experience. And if I recall correctly, I mean, Adele, I think that wasn't that the year that we won the suite, Cassandra? No, that wasn't. Was that Dallas? No, we won Dallas. We won Dallas. Sorry, we didn't win that. But that hotel and that is our favorite conference. 2010, so 10 years ago. So Rebecca was 11. 12. Rebecca was 12. You don't know how old I am? I know how old you are. I bought you a birthday gift. It's over there. Rebecca was 12, okay? But it was an amazing, amazing time there. I mean, that was a conference some of you missed. I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is for the bill, so just to get, so that everybody's clear on it. The sausage making process in D.C. is not what you and I would like. It is not what the common person who has to make payroll, who has to pay rent, who has to figure out where dollars are coming from on any given day, okay, would want. When you look through that bill and you look at some of those things, you would, and I'm remembering the seafood too, Kitty. I'm remembering the food that I had there that, I mean, it was really phenomenal. The bill making process in Washington is far from perfect, but it is the process we have. And you have to work with the process you have, not the process you wish you had. To get change, to get change over time in Congress, what we're doing now will affect change in the future. It won't affect it for this bill. It won't affect it for the next bill. But 10 years from now, the bills that you see coming out of there, 20 years from now, the message that we're sending to Congress and what we're saying to them will affect change. So know that what we're saying now matters. Having these conversations that I have with people matters. Having a seat at the table matters, okay? Because it will affect change down the road. It's not the immediacy. It's hard. This is hard because change is not instantaneous. It really isn't. It takes a lot of patience, okay, when you want that. It is incredibly difficult because of what we want the sausage making process to be, and it seems so obvious, some of the waste in these bills. But until you can affect the full change of the process, you can't. So know that we're working towards that. Know that that's something that we're working towards. And when I'm Speaker of the House, we can do things. Right now, I just have the illusion of being Speaker of the House that I'm in. It's an illusion. It's total illusion of power being the Speaker of this House. This is what we work towards, people, and we don't give up on it. We don't give up on being part of the change that we want to be just because of what is happening. But you don't lose sight of the overall good that is in this bill. And this is going to help so many Americans, okay? I mean, signing that bill today, assuming that it is legitimately signed, okay, continues unemployment benefits for so many people. Okay, millions of Americans, okay? That keeps them in their jobs into the spring, okay? I mean, that keeps money coming in for them into the spring. Well, my peanut gallery gives me the illusion that I'm Speaker, Kelly. It's not, it is the illusion that it's an illusion. It's the illusion of power, People are like, all the time, even in my stores, they're like, "You're the boss." I'm like, it's an illusion of power. I am surrounded by women who let me be the voice, So it is a nice thing, but it is an illusion. But we are what we are doing now. As we have sent messages to Congress for this bill, as we have done, and we will continue to advocate for the next bill, because this is still not enough. We will be that voice, and that is starting the process of change. It is a great thing when you're walking down the halls of the House or the Senate, and somebody recognizes you. They don't even remember your name, but they know they should walk across the hall and say hello to you, okay? And that's sort of we have arrived. And I am thankful for that. I am thankful for all the goodwill that is in this bill, even though I fully know there is plenty of stupid stuff in it, okay? Plenty of it, because I tripped across it, the first night I had one of the drafts. One of my people told me, "Oh, go to this page to see the stuff you need to read." And I clicked the wrong page number. In a 5,593 page bill, I clicked the wrong page number. And I'm like, what the heck is this? Why do I want to read this? And I'm like, this is ridiculous. But this is good stuff. This is very good for the economy, for the American people, for your business, if the president signed this tonight. So regardless of what you think of President Trump, regardless of what you think of Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi, that they're the leadership you have, and that's what you have to work with right now to get things done. So we have to be thankful for all the parties that made this happen. So keep that in mind, because these are the people we have to work with today. We'll have new people in a month from now. We'll have different people to work with, and that's okay too. We can work with that. You know, it's all about people. You know, in my radio interview that I was on the other day, Christmas Eve, my Christmas Eve radio interview, one of the questions I was asked was, what do you attribute your success to? And I attribute it to people. And not only our team, which is fantastic, okay, but our customers and our suppliers, all these different contingents of people. You know, when you make a bill happen, it's the people that are there. You know, you're thankful for that. So just remember that, regardless of where you sit on the political spectrum with it and with the people that are making the sausage. So you want to be able to work with anybody. And I consider myself a person that can work across the aisles with anybody to get what our goals are. So there you go. Well, I am very delayed in saying, let's get this party started. We got the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we start this program every night. Every night is how we get going. Tonight we are on page 52. And if this isn't apropos, it sounds fancy. This goes to the heart of what I'm talking about. This is the universe talking to you, people. Good morning. Grateful for the very notion of you. Even more grateful for the reality. Look at you. A dream realized. We're off. Let's go. There you go, people. There you go. What do I got for you tonight? Where did I put my pile for tonight? We got off on this whole Lego topic, which is very exciting. You know, I mean, it's hard for me to, you know, the Lego topic is the creativity behind Lego. I'm more of a freeform guy, okay, versus a follow the plan guy. Is 50 pages, 50 instructions. And staying within the lines. And it's sort of like, you know, out of things that my peanut gallery likes, that's sort of why I like doing, I have a hard time with that, and I have a hard time, we did if you remember earlier in the pandemic, we did a paint night, a paint your own canvas night, and that exactly what was on the screen. I do better with paint your own pottery night. Can you bring me my mug for tonight? Because no, I am not a paint by number person, Kitty. I am not. But I'm a paint your own pottery person. But can you bring me also the self-care Sunday Monday? Bring me both of them. I don't know which one you want. I want both, because now that I'm talking about it, I will show off my paint your own pottery, which I'm willing to do again. I found that good because, so I'll give you an example. This I painted. So this is my paint your own pottery. When we did, Rebecca and I did paint your own pottery. I did this. It's got my initials on the bottom. Paint your own pottery, little coffee mug. I'm told I can't use this for scotch. And I can't use this one either. This is my new mug, my if I can get the lighting right, this is a self-care Sunday mug. Self-care Sunday mug, which I just love that I got. That Rebecca got for me. Self-care Sunday mug. And it was she got this by supporting independent artists on Redbubble. for something, to have something made custom for us, a Self-Care Sunday mug, because Self-Care Sunday is so important. It's so important that we take this time to do these things. So even though I found doing a paint within the lines, doing Lego, more stressful than the rest of my peanut gallery, it is so important that we take this time on Self-Care Sunday to step back and take time for us, take time to relax, take time to say no to other things, okay? And turn off the work, turn off the other things, turn off your phone. I mean, I'm pretty good about that, for as much as I am on my phone, I am pretty good about turning it off and putting it in its place and putting it in its charger and not going to it. That's a great idea, Kelly. I will ask my peanut gallery. So they're asking, Rebecca, where you got the Self-Care Sunday. So they want to order Self-Care Sunday mugs, or You're Not Alone Running This Store mugs?
So the Self-Care Sunday was, I found an artist that was making them.
So we can post a link for that.
For Self-Care Sunday, yeah.
Okay, we can post a link for the Self-Care Sunday ones, but it's a great idea to get You're Not Alone Running This Store ones too. We'll see if we can make that an arts fundraiser, because you gotta remember, maybe we can make the You're Not Alone Running This Store ones a Narts mug. Maybe we can find an artist to do that. I'll see if my peanut gallery can find somebody to do that. But Rebecca can post a link of the for us of the. Can do the a You're Not Alone Running This Store mug to support the Narts organization, because Narts ultimately is a member-driven organization. Narts is alive because of its members and because of its member support. So maybe we can create something in that and put it in the Narts bookstore. I will check with the artist that Rebecca can become a millionaire selling them. Even better, I can retire. This is a good idea. Millionaire Rebecca. Supporting her parents, taking care of them. Huh? It has a nice ring to it. So, we'll see what Rebecca has this artist. This is a good idea, because we want to support Narts and we want to support what we've created, this community. So this is a good idea. I was thrilled to get the Self-Care Sunday mug. I didn't understand. I didn't even understand until just now that it was an artist that she had do it.
Well, yeah, so independent artists post art on Redbubble and then it's printed to order.
Okay. So the Redbubble concept, which I know Rebecca ordered several custom things for this holiday season, because I have reused several Redbubble boxes, is an independent artist group that people post art and can
sell on a bunch of different things. Redbubble as a company prints it to order.
And so people post independent artists post their art, and Redbubble can print it on a variety of things, mugs or things, and Rebecca printed that on a coffee mug because she knows I'm an avid coffee drinker.
It is not for Scotch.
It is not for Scotch. I've been told explicitly it's not for Scotch, and I didn't use it today for coffee so that I would have it to show tonight, because I was so excited to receive it. So that is what happens on Redbubble, and the Self-Care Sunday mug was a great gift for me. People say I'm a hard guy to buy gifts for. I don't understand it.
You really are.
I don't get where they get these ideas. So you help, yes, Kelly, you help the artist and you help Narts. That's the idea. with the Self-Care Sunday, and so Rebecca will get me that so we can post that. Because it is neat, and Self-Care Sunday is just so important that you take time, because this is a marathon, not a sprint. Another version could say, okay, it's time for dinner, it's time for dessert. You could make all sorts of neologisms, I guess. I'm kind of scared now of some of the neologisms you're going to make, Kelly. But Self-Care Sunday, the reason it's so important, I mean, it started as a thing. I mean, if you go back and watch the videos when we first started Self-Care Sunday, way back at the beginning, I mean, how we've evolved this over time is again incredibly humbling. How we've gotten to where we are today is incredibly humbling. Because, I mean, we started it as a dance party, Self-Care Sunday. I mean, we had a dance party on it. Hey, Julie Jankowitz, how are you? And stuff at the beginning. We did all sorts of things at the beginning on Sunday, but it's so important that you take some time to understand one of the things that I hope I've conveyed throughout this is there's not an end date. I don't have a date where this is over. I don't have that. Although I have hope. Okay, I know we're going to get there. I even know the first person that I personally know, okay, that I personally hang out with, okay, that is getting the vaccine tomorrow, okay? I am so with Resale Island, okay? How we get to Resale Island, I am so with that concept, Kelly. But that is where Self-Care Sunday comes from, is the realization is that this is a marathon. This is not a sprint, okay? You're not going to get there tomorrow to the finish line. But we're going to get there together because we're walking hand in hand. We're walking hand in hand, we're walking to the finish line, and we're going to get there. I promise you that. You know what's helping us get there? Not the government, okay? Not the government, but our fabulous NARTS affiliates. And part of this time between Christmas and New Year's that I've dedicated to this show is recognizing the NARTS affiliate suppliers who have been so instrumental in helping you carry on this year. They're there all the time. You can find them in the supplier's guide at narts.org, okay, in the members only section. The NARTS affiliates are so amazing at helping us carry on, okay? So amazing at carry on. Okay, I can't do two things at once, read Julie's comment and talk, okay? But you guys knew that I couldn't walk and chew gum. But so amazing at carry on that is why I've dedicated this time to highlight each and every one of them over the next several days. And I've been highlighting them over the previous days, so if you have not heard them, tune back in. Congratulations, Julie, on watching Wonder Woman 1980. I didn't see the last Wonder Woman yet, but I heard it was awesome. Rebecca and Nana have seen it. I don't have HBO Max, so I can't see it yet. Although my brother has HBO Max, huh?
You're getting HBO Max?
I did not say I'm getting you. I did not say I was getting HBO Max. I got you YouTube TV and Disney Plus and whatever else I got. Hulu, which has nothing to do with a hula hoop. So tonight, who are we talking about? Let's talk about Tap Mango. Tap Mango, you can create your own branded loyalty program. Loyalty is so important. It's something I have covered extensively of what the big guys are doing to get customers to stay with you and to come back to you and to increase their visits. Okay, loyalty is all about increasing spend and increasing visits. Okay, and Tap Mango engages customers with our powerful SMS/email marketing to get new customers with our referral system and online review boost, increase revenue with flash sales and mobile ordering, seamlessly integrate with your POS, and so much more. Paired with a world-class customer support team, Tap Mango is powering thousands of happy merchants. Thousands of them. And one of them just joined the show. Jen is one of those merchants. Kitty is one of those merchants, and they love it. I mean, Kitty talked about it last week where she texted out to her customers, and they showed up. She texted, and they came. And I know Jen used it after using a different loyalty program, and they love it. It's awesome. And it's really improved. You also have to measure it, because you have to keep in mind with loyalty programs, you have to know your base number for what you're going to increase. So most often loyalty programs, you're trying to increase average sale or return visits. So you have to know where you're starting from to know what you're increasing to. So it's about knowing your numbers. The next NARTS affiliate I wanted to talk about is North American Bank Card, the previously Priority Payments. Well, it's with Priority Payments. So North American Bank Card, Priority Payments offers a full line of electronic payment services, including credit and debit card processing, electronic check services, ATM services, and gift and loyalty card programs. Their personalized pricing, service, and support cannot be matched. Call or email today to find out what Priority Payment Systems can do for you and your business. Dave and Shelley Carlton are amazing. I mean, they are top notch. They are just good people. Okay, I mean, put aside what they're trying, the product that they have, they are good people, okay, which goes a long way to make their product even better. They also offer another service, and some people have taken advantage of this, which allows you to recoup your credit card processing fees. So instead of you getting charged the credit card processing fee, it adds it onto the sale, and that is what their service through North American Bank Card is offered. Okay, so if you have not looked at, tired of the amount of money you pay every month to accept electronic payments, the solution is here. The new cash discount program allows you to offer your customers a discounted price for paying cash for their purchases. If the customer decides to pay with a credit card, the amount of your cash discount will be added to the transaction automatically. This amount is then used to cover your merchant service fees. And it works. I mean, I haven't personally used it, but if you remember when I had to take the generator for repair, when I went to pick it up, the guy took cards, okay, and I didn't have enough cash to pay for the repair on me, and I wasn't going to go off to an ATM to get it and then come back and do everything else, so I paid the fee. I wasn't excited about it because I don't like paying fees, but I respected him for doing it. I understood why he was doing it. Shelley Carlton through their North American Bank Card, and both NARTS member benefit. And the next one is also huge. The Horton Group. As a resale professional, and you need professional insurance coverage. The NARTS insurance package is your key to specially designed resale industry insurance, consignment insurance, property and casualty business insurance. While 80% or more of your sales must be from clothing to qualify for this policy, it does not cover furniture stores. Please check with Horton for complete guidelines, and Amy Voss there at Horton. They are phenomenal. I have worked with Horton in the past. As furniture became a bigger part of our business, we do not currently. But Horton is an excellent excellent provider to this industry, and the policy that they provide through Travelers is just truly exceptional for this industry. Absolutely exceptional. And our current is very cognizant of it and very impressed by it. And that's an official NARTS member benefit. Lastly tonight, I'm going to talk about Charity Shoes and Clothing. Charity Shoes and Clothing makes wearable used shoes and clothing affordable to people in third world countries. They've processed over 100 million pairs of shoes or garments since 1994. Their company helps the environment by developing markets for items that would otherwise end up in landfills. So Charity Shoes and Clothing, Alma Hills out of Dallas, Texas, is another great NARTS affiliate member. Again, these affiliates have been instrumental in lifting us up, raising the roof. Am I doing the roof right? Okay, they're raising the roof on resale, okay, as we have worked our way through this pandemic. I can't say enough about all of them. They have been doing so much, and so taking this time as we close out 2020, and we're closing it out, okay? This is a book. 2020 is a book, and we're closing it. But as we close it out, I want to remind you of all the great affiliates that are out there. Some of them you have used, some of them you didn't even know exist. And I want you to be able to take advantage of that because they are so instrumental to your success. They are your partner. They want to be a partner in your success. They want to walk hand in hand with you across the finish line here to get through to the other side. And we're all going to the other side. So don't forget that. All of that is available at narts.org in the members only supplier section. Check it out. They are all available to you there. Everything I talk about and all the resources I talk about, including the recipe of the week for sour cream coffee cake, is available at narts.org/resalestrong. narts.org/resalestrong. The recipe of the week direct link is narts.org/resalestrong, where you can find the recipe of the week, where we have it going back all. You're starting week 41, 42? 41, 42, I think, this week. Okay? And it's a good week to have a good week. But everything is there at narts.org/resalestrong. So don't forget. YouTube, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you know when a new one drops. I am here every night at more 8 than ish Eastern, live in the NARTS private Facebook group. But if you or anybody you know in business has a question in between, you just email me. Neil, Neil at ECIstores.com. Neil at ECIstores.com is where you find. Every night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is where we start this program every night. Tonight we are on page 52. If you were not here at the beginning of the program, our good morning today is good morning. Grateful for the very notion of you. Even more grateful for the reality. Look at you. A dream realized. We're off. Let's go. Our good night tonight is good night. Grateful for the reality of you. Even more grateful for the notion of tomorrow. Rest up. We need you at your best. Yes, we do. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I'll be talking about if anybody has actually seen the ink on the bill with the president's signature, and we'll have all the details. Again, I'm pretty sure from everything I've been getting that the government has been ready for this signature and is ready to put everything into action. I will be back here tomorrow night at more 8 than-ish, but until then, know that you, and most importantly yes you're not alone running this store. It's time for dinner, everybody. Have a great night. Glenda's working on pictures from the Florida hotel, which was amazing. I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great night.